Very good day to all of you. I'm Ifrat with Let's Learn English channel. As you all know that we are working on the series of parts of speech. We have discussed all 9 parts of speech. Now we are getting into the detail of all these parts of speech. First we have discussed the kinds of nouns, the forms, function and meaning. Now we are proceeding towards verbs. Whenever we will talk about verb, we will talk about the main verb. There are 3 kinds of verb. I have already told you in the later videos. You can check them. Again, for the recap, there are 3 kinds of verbs and they are main, modal and auxiliary. Okay, to refresh your memory, main verbs are that show the events, the states, the actions. What do you do in real life? Like eating, eat, sleep, walk, jog, etc. They come in the category of main verb. Modal verbs are shall, might, be, would. Kind of verbs are called modal verbs, and auxiliary verbs are is, are, am, has, have, was, were. Why they are called auxiliary verb? They are also called helping verb too, as they help the main verb in be form sentences. What they are, we will discuss in detail. Okay. As my focus is to tell you, whenever you will analyze what is a word and what is its function in a phrase and clause. Okay, phrase and clause. Let me give you a little detail about phrase and clause. Phrase consists of 2 or 3 words, and clause is a kind of sentence that makes full sense. That is itself complete in it. Okay, whenever you will check what is the function of verb in the sentence, you will go for the verb. As the sentence, the making of sentence is like that. Subject plus verb plus object. Okay. Now in this formula, the subject and the verb. Verb plays the role of predicator. As it is the main verb, she eats bananas or apples. She eats apples. Apple is object, she is subject and eats. So, this verb is predicting, is telling you what she is doing. So, it could be S, subject, verb could be P, predicate, and apple would be object. So, the function of the verb in a sentence is to predicate, is to tell about the subject. What is he, she, it doing in the sentence? We had discussed the function. The main quality of the English language and the words is to be able to tell what is the function of the word. This is the main and major quality that you have to learn, rather than telling the meaning, rather than telling their forms. The function is verb plays the role of subject, verb phrase. Verb phrase. Example. She must have pain in her head. Okay. She, as subject, must have pain. Now look at it. It's an auxiliary verb like helping, must have is a helping verb. And pain, main verb, in her head. This is again noun phrase and it's telling you about the noun. We are not talking about the noun right now. The main function of the verb is to check whether it's a verb phrase or not. Okay, she must have pain. What is predicting that this phrase is predicting you that the subject has pain in her head. Now, moving towards function is the first and foremost importance in parts of speech. Now, heading towards the forms of the verbs. You have to keep in mind by making the forms of the verb that it has 5 kinds. Let me make a table for you. You people might have heard that verbs have 3 forms only, but actually, while using in sentences and in phrases and in complex sentences, we can find the 5 main types of verbs. And we are keep in mind that we are talking about the main verbs. The second next important thing is to check the form of any word. And now we are talking about the form of the verbs. The forms of the verb. So first one is VO, and we are talking about the main verb. VS, VED, VING and VEN. How we will change a word into all these forms. Let's suppose if the word is walk, this is the main infinitive form of the verb. Okay, if I add s with it, it will change into, its function will become, will serve in present simple tense. If I add walked, so it is changed into past tense. Okay, if I say walking again, it will be used in present continuous tense. Okay, there is no kind of form like walking. This main verb will be changed into 4 main forms. There are a lot more words that can change their forms into en also. Like if I say beaten, so this will be changed into en. The first one will be beat, beats for present simple, beat, beated या beat,
beated,
beated for past tense, beating for ing form, and beaten for past participle or the 5th form of the verb. Basically, verbs have 2 types when we will talk about their forms. One is called regular and another one is called irregular. Regular verbs are those that we can change into past like this. Walk and walked, walked. And its 3rd form will remain the same, walked. But the verbs that don't take ed at the end in their past form and the past participle is changed, that are called irregular verb, like drink. For present simple, it's drinks. For past, it's drank. For ing, it's drinking. And for en form is drunk. Look, we have not used en over here. This is irregular. These are irregular. So regular verbs will be that will continuously take in the past form ed at the end. Irregular verb will change in the past form and in the past participle too. Okay, this is so for the form of the verb. This is so from the form of the verb. Function is the first and foremost. Second will be form, and third will be meaning. Now we will moving towards meaning. What does meaning mean? Meaning doesn't mean to translate it into Urdu. Meaning means what verb do in a sentence. Okay. Now we will talk about the meaning. What does actually verb do? Verb always tells us about actions, states, events, occupances and our day-to-day routine work, and they are very different. Like there are a lot, for example, like eat. They also test the physical states, the mental states. Okay, eat, think, walk, buy, joy, and wink, blink, write, so on and so forth. What is the meaning of the verb? Meaning plays the role of telling the action that he or she or the subject is doing. It tells about the actions, it tells about the states, it tells about the work that we do. So, we have discussed verb thoroughly. If you have any query, if you have any question, if you want to know anything more about verb, I'm available to write in the comment box. I'll answer it. Till then, goodbye to all of you.